Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm addressing a difficult yet crucial topic, voluntary euthanasia or assisted dying. Science Direct describes voluntary euthanasia as a controlled act to relieve intractable and curable pain, especially during times of terminal illness. This choice is for those to have a bit of control over situations that are uncontrollable. Voluntary euthanasia provides a way to end your life with dignity and control. The main point I would like to make is respecting the right to choose. Voluntary euthanasia is fundamentally about respecting people's right to make decisions over their bodies, especially in the face of a terminal illness. According to the Oregon Health Authority, Oregon's Death with Dignity Act, which legalized physician-assisted suicide in 1997, was the first of its kind in the U.S., which allowed several states after to follow. Imagine a loved one suffering with no relief in sight, allowing them to decide the course of their own life and death respects their autonomy. Just as we value freedom in our own lives about other societal issues such as abortion, choosing the time and manner of one's death should be a part of that freedom. The second point I would like to make is a compassionate option for patients and families. Choosing euthanasia can be an act of kindness and compassion, both for families and those that are with the terminal illness. Feeling good while you still feel good and completely skipping that suffering at the very end. This topic resonates deeply with me as I was my grandfather's healthcare proxy last year, which he ended up passing away with his right to choose. I wish for him that there were more options available to him, but we are in the state of North Carolina, and that was not an option for us. He died from insurmountable amount of injuries, broken bones from falls, from Agent Orange, complicated illnesses when he was fighting in Vietnam. He ended up with over 18 broken bones. Every single one of his ribs were broken. He was not allowed to drink or eat without a feeding tube, and he was aspirating everything into his lungs, causing pneumonia over and over and over. My grandfather was a shell of a human being the last year and a half of his life, and if he were to have chosen, he would have ended it much sooner with more dignity as the warrior and combat veteran with Purple Heart that he was. With the use of voluntary euthanasia, he would have been able to completely skip all of this suffering and would have been able to maintain the dignity that this offers. Just as we allow pets with unbearable pain to skip the suffering and pass peacefully, we should give humans the option to avoid extended suffering if they so choose. Obviously, there's proper safeguards that must be put into place in order for this to maintain its safety and ethicalness. Obviously, there are valid concerns about possible misuse, but many countries have shown that safeguards can ensure euthanasia is done ethically. As stated by Pope's 2017 report, countries like the Netherlands and Belgium have established strict guidelines where people must be mentally sound, the choice must be voluntary, and doctors must be able to confirm a terminal illness diagnosis. This measure guarantees the decision is thoughtful, protected from pressure from families or other ones that want to gain control over the situation. This resonates with the person that is suffering and placed with full understanding. In ensuring that this remains a completely compassionate choice and maintains the safeguards around voluntary euthanasia. In conclusion, voluntary euthanasia is about compassion, respect, and giving people control over their end-of-life choices. It offers a dignified path for those suffering from terminal illnesses and provides peace to families where you're allowed to grieve together, have the why, the how, the who, the what figured out all together while your loved one is still here and able to make those choices. According to Emmanuel and Joff, euthanasia is a part of a larger societal shift toward compassionate options for those in pain. Let's support the right to make this choice for those who need it, allowing them to live and die with dignity. Thank you.